Yes, boys, what's going on, man? Currently 7 in the morning right now. I'm outside drinking my coffee. About to give you a fucking banger. In this video, I'm gonna give you the exact secrets about how you can beat everyone, how you can get ahead of every single one of your peers. Like, how do you actually make more progress? How do you outwork everyone? How do you, level up and, just make faster progress quicker compared to all of your peers, all of your old school friends, all of the old people who used to doubt you, all of the people who you might have associated with at a certain stage in your life. How do you actually level them and do more than them? Before I start and get into this, I'm not saying that, well, life is a competition. How about that? I was even gonna say some bullshit. Life is a competition. You should wanna compete with people. You should wanna win. But I'm not saying this and giving you this so that you can go and like shit on other people. This is not for us to kind of be envious or trying to like have any negative emotions, right? We're just looking at the faults that other people make in their lives, and you can see this. And this is what I've literally done. I've looked at other people and seen from the outside looking in. Where is this person going wrong in their life? Where is a stage where they're holding themselves back? And as I always say to all of my boys on my network when I'm leading my group calls, a word to the wise is sufficient. So if I'm wise enough to learn from the mistakes of this person and take it on into my life, it will be sufficient enough to make a change to my life. So as I'm giving you this advice, a word to the wise is sufficient. That's all I'm gonna say. So how do you make massive progress? Now, the first step, in my opinion, to making massive progress within your life is to give up alcohol, bro. Right now, it's start of March 2025. I've been sober, fully sober, no alcohol for about 4 months now. I quit alcohol when I was in Pattaya with my business partner back in October, start of October. So yeah, that's about 4 or 5 months. And I feel great. I feel like I'm able to just be fully me and in my skin. Like, boys, if I'm being honest with you, when I was younger, I used to drink quite a lot at some stages of my life, right? Just to fit in. I used to drink just to go out to clubs, just to have the confidence to go and talk to girls, and just to really feel like, oh, now I can be me. But it was just a facade, bro. People use, or forget people, I used to use alcohol as social lubrication. What I mean by that is I used to use alcohol as a form of escapism, right? To try and get me to be more confident when I'm outside, when I'm being bubbly. Now I'm a bit more of a people's person. He's a bit, you know what I mean? Only when I'm on alcohol. Only when I'm like semi-drunk or tipsy and all that bullshit. Because at that time in my life, I just did not have the confidence innately within myself to be able to go and hold down a conversation, to be able to go and talk to a girl, to be able to just conduct myself with confidence. So I use alcohol as a cheat code to skip steps, so I didn't have to develop as a person. So as soon as I've now got 4 shots of raising me, now I'm ready to go, and yeah, tire's out. You know what I mean? Feeling like the man, ready to go, bro. Like, it's a facade. Alcohol was literally like, it's alcohol, bro. Like, I feel like we've been, as a society, been so desensitized towards the effects of alcohol. Alcohol is a big part of everyone's culture, everyone's family. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's the norm. In my family, it's the norm. I've got siblings, I've got big cousins who, can't go out or spend a week without indulging in a couple glasses of wine here and there, or a Hennessy or a rum or so on and so forth. Like, it's a big part of my culture at being Caribbean. But just as being a human being, regardless of wherever you're from in the world, right? You have to understand that that shit will slow you down, bro. I don't care who you are, how old you are, what stage of your life you're in, that will slow you down. Like, I'm not saying, well, I am saying, fuck that. I am saying don't drink alcohol, bro. You do what you want to do. I'm saying if you want to get ahead in your life, bro, you need to cut that shit out. Same way I've done, bro. I've cut that whole shit out. Cool, people might be like, oh, Ty, but it's just a little drink here and there. But bro, when you really get to the nitty gritty, why are you drinking alcohol? If you're a young guy in your 20s, I can almost guarantee that you drink alcohol to give you an extra layer of confidence. Fact. You drink alcohol to give you that extra layer of confidence, or you drink alcohol when you're idle, when you're feeling bored, bro. You don't drink alcohol for fun. Like, you actually don't. Fun might happen as a result of you being drunk and on a night out with the lads, with the boys, with the man them, but you don't drink alcohol because, it gives you the same level of dopamine as, maybe when you go and play some games, or maybe when you go go for a run or do some sports or something like that, right? You don't. You drink alcohol to give you an extra layer of confidence, or you drink alcohol because you're feeling idle and bored in your life. Alcohol is not the answer, my friend. You know how many bad things have happened to me just as a result of being drunk? I'll tell you a story. When I was like 19, I went down to Leeds. I have a lot of family in Leeds, right? Me and one of my close friends at the time, we went down to Leeds for a weekend, stayed at my auntie's, everything's calm. I'm like, yeah, bro, let's just go get lit in Leeds. We're not from here, da-da-da-da-da. First night I went out and I got jumped by a bouncer, bro, because I was drunk, bro, pissed out of my head, just acting stupid. acting so just boisterous and dumb, embarrassed. I just embarrassed myself, bro. I was 19 years old, and as you can see on screen, like, I got jumped by a bouncer, had a busted lip, all of that type of stuff, but I was so far gone and drunk, you couldn't even remember what happened the night after, right? And it's embarrassing. Luckily, my friend at the moment took videos of me actually, so I can remember that moment. Thank you to him, bro, because I would have probably forgot about that, but it's embarrassing, G. Like, when you're drunk, think about this, bro. Genuinely think, yeah? How many times have you had a bad situation or a night's just gone wrong, right? On a night out with the boys or when you're out with the chick or whatever it could be, right? And when you really ask yourself, why did that happen? Cool, that brother might have stepped on your shoes and you might have, you know, reacted in the wrong way, a bit too aggressive in the club and whatever. But really and truly, the underlying thing is alcohol, bro. You know it is, G. Be real. It's alcohol, bro. Alcohol does nothing to push you forward in life. It only slows you down in life, bro. I give you a different perspective on alcohol, right? So many of my friends back home, they work Monday to Friday, and then on the weekends, what do, bro? They just go and get fucking drunk. They just go to Birmingham, go to link some gal, go get drunk, go crash it, go to a party, right? And that's time that they can be taken away from working on themselves and pushing themselves forward. And someone else is gonna be like, oh, but bro, you're young, you're in your 20s, da-da-da-da-da. But bro, fuck that, bro. So what, I'm in my 20s, so I should go and ruin my body? What, I'm in my 20s, so I should go and, you know, get blackout drunk 4 times a month just in the name of making memories and living life? That's not living life, bro. So many people get mistaken and think that just because you're going party, just because you're going out, just because you're going to the club and getting pissed out of your head, now you've lived life, bro. You have not lived life. Another example is, how many times have you went on a holiday with your friends, and if you're a guy, right, you went on a mandem holiday, a lad's trip, you go to Albufeira in Portugal, you go there for 5 nights, and you just get fucking plastered the whole week. So where's your holiday, G? You just went to a different location to chill in the exact, not in the exact, you went to a different location to go chill in a club and go and talk to what? 4 girls, bro. And that is your whole experience of Portugal. And that is your whole experience of Barcelona. Like, bro, like, it's time to step up, man. I'm not saying, oh, my days, like, you know, everyone should be in prison if they go and drink alcohol, right? Like, you do what you want to go and do. But I'm telling you for a fact, bro, you drinking alcohol, at any level of alcohol, especially if you're drinking it on a consistent basis. So if you're just someone who drinks it every week, bro, you're slowing down the amount of progress that you can make. I don't care. Argue with your dog. Swipe off if you don't like this video. I'm telling you straight, bro. Like, when I was drinking alcohol, even when I got to Thailand, bro, first 6 months when I got to Thailand and I was living off my savings and I wasn't really making any money, coincidentally, that was a time in my life when I was in Thailand going club 4 times a week, bro. I was going club 4 times a week and getting pissed, bro. So you wonder why, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Every action has a reaction, bro. Now I've been sober, fully sober for 4 months. I don't really plan on going back to drink alcohol because I actually don't need it. Like, me not drinking alcohol for this certain amount of time has really forced me to just be more confident within myself and actually learn confidence in different scenarios that I wouldn't have had to or been forced to learn if I'd use alcohol as like a cheat code or as like a social lubrication. I don't need to actually have the confidence and the courage to go and talk to that girl. Let me just go and take 2 shots quickly and then the alcohol will take me there. You need to command your 2 legs, bro. You need to be confident off your own back, bro, regardless of the alcohol that you're ingesting, right, and taking into your body, bro. So I'm telling you for a fact, when I look at other people and I was in the UK and I'm looking at how do other people actually live, right? Even people who I used to work with, how do they actually live? They're working a full-time job, 32, living in East London, making 2.8K a month, right? Whatever, living a normal life, calm. That's calm if that's what you want to do in life, right? But then you look at their habits, right? Why is it that I'm like 1 job level below you and I'm 21 and you're 33, bro? There's a 12 years gap. Why have you not got 12 years worth of more results than me? Why are you only like a promotion away from us being the same? And you look at their habits, because they go on work dues 3 times a week, 2 times a week, or every Thursday they're getting pissed in the pub with their work colleagues, and then Saturday and Sunday they're in the pub. So of course it makes sense as to why they've stagnated and made less progress going forward, because you look at that person's habits, bro. Habits don't lie. So in short, I'm just letting you know, bro, that alcohol will definitely slow you down in your journey, bro, and you should quit that shit. Next thing, drugs, weed. If you're like me, right, I'm Caribbean. Weed is a big part of my culture, like it or don't like it, right? I started smoking weed when I was like 14, 15 years old, bro. I actually smoked weed with my dad. Crazy. My dad smoked weed his whole life, every day for like 40 years, like no bullshit. Like I cannot remember a time in my life when I've not seen my dad smoking weed. Like, it's such a massive part of my culture. And you fall into these things, even if you're not Caribbean, even if you're just weed, bro. Even if it's just around other people who are smoking. Like, majority of my family smoke weed, right? I used to smoke heavy weed, bro, from the age of like 17 to about 21. And that slowed me down so much because I used to use weed as escapism, bro. I used to use weed as a form of escapism. If you're in the UK and you're smoking weed, you're smoking skunk, right? All this chemical-led bullshit, right? Which is doing nothing to you but slowing you down, G. Like, I know someone right now who smokes weed every single day and has no drive, no ambition, no fire in them, bro. Weed will literally kill your ambition. And there's gonna be some people in the comments like, oh, bro, I smoke weed and I get on perfectly fine, bro. Good for you, G. If you want to still be here fucking up your lungs, do your thing. But I'm just saying, in general, weed is something else. Matter of fact, drugs, excessive use of drugs will slow you down, bro, which is common knowledge. But for those of you who are like me and you're in your 20s, bro, you get into a bit of a facade and life becomes a bit blurred. Like, you're young, oh, we're partying, let's try this and, you know, live life. But you don't have to live life at the expense of doing a fuck ton of drugs, bro, just to say that you've lived, G. Like, for me, I disagree with that. I don't need to go and mash up my body just to say that, oh yeah, I've got life experience now because I've been on fucking MDMA or some bullshit, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't need to do that. It was very hard for me to give up weed, right? Like, weed was a very big vice that I had in my life because it allowed me to remain comfortable, stuck, make no progress, and just escape. Because at that time in my life, like around 2019 to 2022, I had a lot of family issues that I was contending with. COVID hit, my nan passed away in COVID. I've always been someone who's needed therapy growing up as well. So it was just a very big vice for me that I used and attached onto as like, oh, weed is therapy, or weed makes me feel calm, bro. But nah, G, you need to face the fucking problem, bro, and stop being a bitch. Stop relying on weed to solve all your problems because it's doing more damage than it is helping you. Weed is not therapy, bro. If you're a young man and you're like me, weed is not your therapy, G. It's not. Get that out of your head. Stop thinking that you going to bun a spliff and smoke weed is gonna be, oh yeah, I feel calm now. That's not your therapy, G. That's harming you. Do you actually realize that, bro? Like, I'm telling you now from my experience, from people around me who I've grown up with, right? My own family, right? Weed will kill your ambition, G. It will slow down your ambition and slow down your drive, bro. Do you really want to be like that? You don't. If you want to make big progress in your life, in your 20s, and you got big ass goals just like me, G, you cannot afford to allow yourself to be slowed down, bro. And then again, there's going to be someone who's going to be like, oh, G, but you know, I make 10K a month and I smoke weed here and there, bro. That's good for you, G. But I'm saying, as a rule of thumb, and I ain't going back on this, yeah? You smoking weed, I don't care who you are, how much money you make, what you do in your life, weed will slow you down, bro. You don't need these vices, bro. Why are you not confident being fully sober? Why do you need these external vices to make you feel whole? How about that? Even if it's not a fact where weed kills your drive and ambition, which it will, you smoking weed, why do you need something externally to kind of make you feel, okay, oh, I'm calm, I'm relaxed now, bro? Like, what the fuck is that, bro? For someone who used to smoke weed for so many years of my life, I'm telling you that from my personal experience, weed has done nothing for me but slowed me down and give me irregular mood swings and give me an addiction. I used to be addicted to weed, bro, and I'm so happy I've been able to shed that because it would have stopped me from making as much progress as I have made. And now I'm able to make more progress at a faster rate because I don't smoke weed and because I'm not drinking alcohol. Simple. So if you want to beat someone, right, if you're looking to get ahead of your peers, right, the next thing that you need to understand is that you have a lack of skills, bro, which is stopping you from making as much progress as possible and getting ahead compared to other people. Again, when I look back 4 years ago, 5 years ago, one thing that I did which definitely helped me get started quicker, right, is I just made a fuck ton of mistakes, bro. I just made a load of mistakes. I started a web design business, didn't know how to make any money doing that. I didn't know how to charge the right price. I was charging like £100 for a website, bro. You need to learn skills, G. If you're in your 20s, you need to skill stack, bro. Learn as many skills as quick as possible, right? Because the only way you're gonna be able to make money, especially if you wanna make money online, is in exchange for your skills, bro. People will pay you for your skills and your services, bro. It's as simple as that. So go and learn skills. Stop being someone that is just happy and content knowing base level knowledge of website design and, you know, you haven't really dabbled into this skill or whatever because it's hard, bro. It's meant to be hard, G. You need to skill stack aggressively. You need to learn as many skills as possible in as quick of a time frame as possible, G, because that's the only thing that's gonna allow you, right, alongside competence, to actually monetize and make money from the skills so you can make more progress compared to your peers. So I learned a lot of skills, right, over the past few years. So I feel like the biggest skills that I've learned in my life that has allowed me to make quicker progress, right, is public speaking. So when I was in my corporate job for about 3 years, I used to do so much public speaking, and that as a second order consequence, that allowed me to build a lot of confidence in myself. I also did a podcast with my best friend at the time. Public speaking, knowing how to actually communicate your point and your feelings, right, has allowed me to now make YouTube videos, has allowed me to now go on to learn how to sell, because the base level of communication and speaking to people confidently and communicating and articulating my point, right, I've learned. It's a skill. I've done the reps. Do you know what I mean? So if I was you, the skills that I would look to learn if your sole goal is to make money online, right, and you're looking to learn the skills needed. 2025, sales and marketing. You need to know how to sell, bro. If you understand sales and marketing, you'll never need to work a job again, bro, guaranteed. You need to learn how to sell to someone in some way, shape or form. 2025, there's so many ways that you can make an income online from selling, high ticket closing, sales development rep, sales rep, appointment setter, so many different ways that you can sell. Some of it doesn't even require you to actually speak. Like I keep saying, you can be an appointment setter and be on your phone on behalf of my DMs, someone else's DMs, right? Making 4K a month, just booking in appointments, just making setting appointments for leads, prospects, so that that person could go on to close them onto their offer. It's simple, not easy, it's simple. Marketing, personal branding is a skill. Understanding how to make good content to convey your emotion and generate and draw out emotions from other people. I literally had a session with my boys in the core network yesterday on personal branding, and I was talking about how to tell a story and how every time you make a post, you need to tell a story, bro. What story are you actually conveying and telling through your message, through your personal brand, through your content, through that reel, through that YouTube video? You have to tell a story. You need to understand sales and marketing. High ticket sales and personal branding, you definitely will have location freedom, and you'll definitely be able to make more than you're making in your 9-to-5 job simply through those two skills alone, guaranteed, because I've done it myself. Genuinely. So if you are looking to skill stack and you're in your early 20s and not sure what to actually do as an online skill, that is what I would do. If I could go back right now, I could time travel and go back 3 years, I'll put everything into that. Genuinely, content and sales, that's it. So I wrap that up by saying, if you are looking to get ahead compared to other people at a faster rate, learn sales. I guarantee, bro, you will learn more about yourself through sales and through content. Because really and truly, as I always say, sales and marketing, through sales, when you get rejected and people don't show up to calls and you don't know how to handle objections because you're scared to tell the truth and tell people the honest, harsh truth to their face, because for your whole life you've just been a bit of a bitch and not really handled and confronted people, you will learn more about yourself. Content. When you're putting out content and people are sharing it, making fun about you, discrediting you, and you posted something that's a bit embarrassing and you regret it, or you put all these hours into making a good piece of content and it gets 0 views, you will learn more about yourself, bro, I guarantee. So if you want to go on a big self-improvement and self-development journey, bro, face your fears, go and post content, right, and go and learn sales, G. Guarantee you're turning into a different person, 110%. Anyways, the next thing you need to do, bro, if you're really looking to get ahead compared to other people, right, is have confidence, bro. People think that confidence is something that you're innately born with. People might watch my videos and be like, oh, bro, Ty, how are you so confident? Like I came out my mum's womb just like, oh yeah, he's got an extra dose of confidence. Like, bro, obviously not. As I always say, confidence is a cape, bro. If you want to become a confident individual, you need to just decide that you want to be confident first. It's literally that easy. I'm saying to myself, I am confident. I'm gonna go and command my legs to go and talk to that girl, right? Because I'm not being a bitch, I'm not being shy. Even though I feel that, I'm going to act as though I'm a confident person. So then I start to become and embody the traits of confidence within that same one person, which is yourself, myself, whatever. If you wanna get ahead compared to other people, bro, you need to have confidence. Let's actually be logical. Ty, what are you talking about? Someone who's looking to get ahead will start making a personal brand and start making content, right? And that's really just having the confidence to post, being brave, bro. Having the confidence to go and post, knowing full well that you can get ripped to pieces, social media can hate you, you're gonna get all this hate online, content might be shit. That's confidence, bro. But how that can literally get you ahead is because imagine if someone decides to go and make content every single day, right, for the next year. They feel nervous, they feel scared, but they do it and they have the confidence to go and do so, right? Then they built themselves a personal brand and now they've been able to monetize it and make money from it. The only reason why that person is ahead of you right now is because they've had confidence, G. It's not because of the CapCut filters, it's not because of the TikTok audios, it's because they've had the bravery and confidence to feel scared, just like how you feel scared, but they've went and done it, they've reaped the results, they've stuck and been consistent, and you haven't, bro. You was like, oh, fox in headlights, oh, and you don't go and do it, bro. And that's exactly why that person's beating you right now. You should get pissed off. Confidence is a key, bro. And if you're a young guy, you can't go into this life without having confidence. What happens if you're an unconfident male? You get walked all over, nobody's gonna respect you, you're not gonna get the girl that you want, you're not gonna be making as much money as you want because you ain't even got the balls to go and demand and go after that, you're not gonna get in shape, you're gonna allow people to walk all over you, you're gonna get yourself disrespected by choice because you don't even respect and value yourself. It's imperative as a young man to have confidence, and having confidence will far dramatically push you way ahead and help you progress so much further, right, compared to other people, simply through how you conduct yourself and how confident you are as a young man. You can, if you're looking to do big shit in your 20s, bro, you cannot afford to not have confidence. How about that? You cannot afford to not take a risk. How about that? You need to have confidence, my G. It's imperative. The last thing that you need to do to beat people, right? And to get ahead of other people and really just outperform people, right? Is understand generational awareness, bro. Ty, what the hell are you talking about? What the hell? I've never heard that in my life, right? Generational awareness, bro. You are in your 20s, bro. Like, you've entered your 20s, or you might even be late teens right now, bro. Who cares? You're late teens to late 20s right now, which means that you're literally coming into your own as an independent male and adult in the exact time when we're in the digital economy, when so many millionaires are being created every single day from social media, from their fucking phone, G. This is my second phone, from their phone. Generational awareness is understanding that you're working a 9-to-5 job, you make 2K a month, you have your phone at your disposal, which you can make more than 10K a month just on this shit right here. You got 8K in savings, bro. Why are you not going to take a risk, bro? What actually happens if you go and take a risk and it doesn't work out? Let's go back to myself, because Ty, why are you telling me to do stuff you ain't done yourself? Cool. This time last year, February 2024, 4K in savings, G. 2K, Bank of Ty Valley, 1K Bank of Granddad, 1K Bank of Mumsy. Came out here, 4K, landed economy flight, Suvarna, boomy, whatever airport. Come to Thailand now. Imagine if it didn't work out, bro. And imagine if I blew that whole 4K and I went home flat on my ass broke. I could just start again. I can literally just go back home, stack some more money, get another job, which is not actually hard to do, right? And then go lean in and take another risk, bro. Like, what is stopping you, G? Like, you're not 63, bro. You don't have a mortgage. You don't have 4 grandchildren. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And you don't have all these ailments. Bro, you're a young person, G. You're a young guy. You got your whole life ahead of you, bro. Now is the time to understand how much power you have. Your mum, your dad, your older uncle and cousin always looking at you and thinking, bro, I wish I was your age, G. And here you are, spending your 20s smoking weed and being a bitch. Come on, G, man. It's time to step up, bro, and understand. Do you actually understand how much power you have? Because you're in your 20s, bro. You got time on your side, bro. Now is the time to go and take a risk. Now is the time to go after what it is you actually want to go and do, bro. Because when you're 44 and you've got 2 kids and you're fucking balding, G, you're not gonna want to go and go and live in Colombia. You're not gonna want to go and fucking move to Argentina. You're not gonna want to go and do fucking in Brazil. No, you're not. So why are you not taking these risks now, bro? You're not gonna want to go and become a high-ticket salesman at fucking 63 online and sell an info product or sell someone's fitness coaching offer, G. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You're gonna want comfort and stability because you're at the back end of your life. So my point is, bro, if you wanna beat everyone, you have to understand how much power do you actually have. I'll give you an example. When I was in my hometown, and I always used to have conversations with people like, bro, would you move abroad? They're like, yeah, I would move abroad, you know, I would do that still. Everyone talks about it, but they don't actually do it. And the reason why they don't do it, other than the fact that they're just scared, is because they don't understand how much power they have to be in their generation, bro. As a Gen Z person, I'm 22 years old, I've literally got my whole life ahead of me, bro. My granddad, my mum, my dad all say to me that their biggest regrets in their life, so these are my elders who have literally grown me. They've all said to me that their biggest regret in life is not taking more risks, not traveling, and not just going after what they want and playing it safe. So why would you know that information, bro, and you're 24 years old and you're working at fucking Royal Mail for £1,500 and going to play Power League on a Thursday with your boys, G? I don't care how you feel, don't care if you feel, oh my days, bro's at me. Yes, I am, G, because what the fuck? Like, bro, you're literally in your 20s, right? You've got the most amount of power, fuel, energy. You've got the biggest capability to go and take risks. So what? You go and move abroad and, you know, you had 5K and you went to go and make it work, bro. Build that dad law, G. What's going on? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because if you fail, you can't go below square one. If I came out to Thailand, right, and after 4 months I went home flat on my ass, I haven't really lost, I just didn't win. The only loss would be for my ego, which what does that mean? And I go back home, get another job, go and stack some money, and here we go again. Ah, shit, here we go again. Like, bro, you need to actually understand the amount of power you have to be in your late teens or in your 20s as a whole. Now is the time, G. Now is actually the time to go and take a risk. Now is the time for you to go after what you want. Now is the time to go and build that online skill. Now is the time to go for it. You know what I'm saying? Why are you playing it safe? I just can't comprehend. Like, when I started to improve myself, and I used to speak to my family a lot, speak to my mum a lot, speak to my granddad a lot, because my granddad came from the Caribbean. He came on the boat. He came on a fucking boat, bro, for 6 weeks on some shitty boat with a little small plastic bag full of clothes and all of his belongings, G, from the Caribbean to the UK. 6 weeks. He took that in his 20s. And I'm here with the power of social media, my phone, all these opportunities to make money online. And why would I be more scared than my granddad? And my granddad, he went on a fucking 6-week boat to somewhere he's never even seen. He just heard about the UK. Oh, what a thing, dog, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out granddad, man. But bro, my point is simply, yeah, you have so much power being your age, G. And 98% of people in my age group are just fucking drifters, G. They're just living life on easy mode, just doing the norm. They don't understand how much power they have. And I guarantee you, those people who are living life on easy mode, their parents, their grandparents are telling them. If you ask your, pause this video right now, go and ask your granddad, I dare you. Go and ask your dad, your mum, your older auntie, or your granddad. Ask them, right, what is one thing you wish you did more of when you was my age? And I almost guarantee that they will come back to you and tell you that's that they didn't see, they wanted to see, they wish they could have seen more of the world, and that they wish they took more risks, bro. So why are you now in your 20s being hardened and not listening and learning from the mistakes of other people? Great last point to finish us off, boys, right? Learn from the mistakes of other people. If you're wise, you will learn from the mistakes of others to avoid yourself from making the same mistakes yourself. Really and truly, cool, you know, I made money online and, you know, I've learned how to sustain myself out a 9-to-5 job, whatever. Forget all of that shit. What I've really done in me moving abroad, taking the risk, saving some money and betting on myself and going to learn how to make money online, right, through sales and personal branding, is that I've just learned from the mistakes from other people. I've learned from my granddad's mistakes because he said that he played it too safe, because my granddad came to the UK, worked in a factory, got a mortgage, just lived a mundane life. Well, yeah, he did live a mundane life. No disrespect to my granddad, love him, but you get my point. His mistake that he's told me is that he played it way too safe because that's all he knew was go get a job, protect your family, provide for your family, that's it. And just have stability. That's all he wanted in his life, right? And that's fair, fine. My granddad walked so I could run. My mum, my dad, when I talk to them, what are the mistakes that you feel like you've made, mumsy? My mum always turns around and says, Ty, I wish that I took more risks and I didn't play it so safe. But because of my dad, my granddad, that's all that she was taught because that's what my granddad taught her. So what am I gonna do? Learn from the mistakes from my mum, learn from the mistakes from my granddad, bro. Go and take the risk, bro. Now this was a fucking banger, bro. I want all of you to comment banger, because this was a fucking banger, bro. If you're on the same journey as me and you wanna learn how to make money online through sales and through your content, link in the description, go do some snooping. Other than that, go and subscribe, bro. Like, seriously, this was actually a banger, bro. Go and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Go on then, fuck off.